My husband thought he was the perfect gentleman, so I had my friend forget her phone at our house. His next move proved otherwise. My husband always carried himself like the textbook definition of a gentleman, polite, respectful, always, opening doors, offering compliments, and saying all the right things. He'd even joke about how other men lacked discipline, saying, "If only more husbands were like me, this world would have fewer broken homes." On the surface, it was charming, but over time, it started to feel performative, like he was playing a character more than living by actual integrity. And what really made my stomach twist was how often he mentioned how trustworthy he was when I wasn't around. "You could leave me in a room full of models, and I wouldn't even flinch," he'd boast, laughing like it was beneath him to be tempted. But the way he sometimes looked at my friends when he thought I wasn't watching, the lingering glances, the little smirks, the over-eager compliments, I couldn't unsee it anymore. It was subtle, but it was there, and it bothered me a lot. So I decided to test his so-called gentlemanly limits. I asked one of my closest friends to help. She knew exactly why I was doing this, and agreed, though it wasn't easy. The plan was simple. She'd come over for coffee like she normally does and then intentionally forget her phone on the couch. A few minutes after leaving, she'd text him from her laptop, asking if she could swing back in quickly to grab it. The catch? I wouldn't be home when she returned. We coordinated everything. I left under the pretense of running a quick errand, and not even 10 minutes after I drove off, she sent the message. He replied instantly, "Of course, come by, I'll be here." Now here's the part that changed everything. I had placed a discreet security camera in the living room, not because I didn't trust my friend, but because I needed to see his behavior. The moment she walked back in, his demeanor shifted. He smiled wider. His voice got smoother. He offered her water, asked if she wanted to sit for a bit, even though she clearly said she just needed her phone. Then came the comment. "You know, I've always thought you were really attractive," he said. "My wife talks about you all the time, but she doesn't know how good you really look up close." She laughed nervously, clearly thrown off, and tried to brush it off, but he kept going. If things were different, he trailed off, leaning a bit too close as he handed her the phone. Who knows, right? That was all I needed to see. When she left, she texted me everything before I even watched the footage. She felt uncomfortable, violated, and honestly, so did I. Later that night, I confronted him. He tried to spin it. I was just being friendly. She misread me, but I saw it. I heard every word. The mask had slipped. The perfect gentleman wasn't so perfect after all. What hurts the most is not just that he crossed a line, it's that he did it with such ease, with no guilt, in our own home. The home where he swore he'd never do anything that would disrespect me. I haven't decided what comes next. But now I know who he truly is when no one's watching. Tell me, was I wrong to set this trap? Or was it the only way to uncover the truth? What would you have done if you were in my shoes?